So the toy soldiers are getting money from Euphrates, from the European Union Brotherhood, and the money for investment, for ways to make to become wealthy and happy. So and I am never buying anything from a different household where their kids, they're discussing litter. I'm disgusted of others' litter. Not that we have anyone younger than the age of 50. And what they're saying, they're probably like 7,000 years, but they're saying that they're 20, which is really hot and sexy. For example, Germans in Udi Hochberg, those humans are most likely 6,000 years old. Young, they're 6,000 year young, and they're saying, but in reality, it's like 22, like 23, which is like the best then you get of me. And then, so the names of God are as follows. The first, it's really simple. A, B, Helek C, Helek D, Helek E, Helek F. And this is the commentary, and also it consists of the literature. So here it goes like this. First, they were all aliens. No, they're not aliens, but it was this color. And the languages are Akkadian, not Phoenician. Phoenicians are Greek. It's not that great, and so pobieżnie sayeniet Ungaryjski is the language, and Southern Arabic, Hebrew, same thing. We're speaking what language is Lashon Kodesh, Southern Arabic. So it's very important. So first the God was Ilu el alach atu astar ataru istar, that's Venus. And those are the endings of those are languages that complement such as the Ugarycki, and those languages, this one. For example, here, and this is Warahu, which is a satellite or a moon, and in that it's Yoreach, and then it comes Yoreach. That's where you get Yoreach. So the god of fertility, goddess of fertility, and Ishtar. Oh, that's like divinity. That's huge divinity. And Phoenician. So it's Ilu al alach atanu astar. Aratu Istar Istoret, and then names of God, like we have our own. We're not listening to any other household. There might be people like double rape, first on a woman and then the child rapes a woman. Even in Italy, they knew how to circumvent that situation. So, but like generally here, we don't have sex. Ishtar, Nergal, Mars, Nabu, Mercury, Sabati, which is Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Ninurta. The Ninurtas, that's very place, but that the name expands later on. But it is Ninurta, and a great Ninurta. And actually, there is an image of God, because in Judea, in Israel, it's like, oh, we don't have the image of God. Well, we do, and he's really handsome. So, like, you can definitely expand the imagination, and like, so we look as hot and sexy. Yes, we do look as hot and sexy. So Tzedek, Keshet, Jupiter, and this represents the sun, which is this stands for, this is King David. We have a star, Magen David. We have Magen David, and it's King David, and it's a very good start. Of course, I mean, I really am into Saul. I really like him. So then. And then we are moving. This was the Kufa period of Akkad, Assyria, Babylonia, and then those are their underlined. Assyrian religion. The Hashem is Asur, the divinity that takes care of the city Ashur. which actually the cultivation was until the 3rd century of CE. Then Ashur Marduk, it was a deity of Babylon, city Babylon, and even became the husband of Ishtar. But then the gods in the Assyro-Babylonian pantheon of gods were Asher Ishtar Nabu, the god of literacy, Nergal Tiamat, so the goddess of the sea and water and air, because it was like in Mitzrayim, like they're gonna really be. And then Zayanuka is yet another interesting and very original name, Zayanuka. And then it was originally written different, but that's the way to interpret it. Han Biyanu Enki Kisser Sin Yorea, he says David, Hadael, Dagan, Bal Dur Mavzi. And then the Assyrian Helek, Shalosh, and the last. But there's also a commentary, 4 out of 3 pages. It's really condensed and simple. That's the writing pad. And the Syro-Babylonian demons and heroes, which means demons, angels, and heroes are heroes. They're like the most prominent. And so they are Adara, Gil. It's very important. Gil, the word Gil is age, and then Gamiris also, and fire. Lugal, which is Lugares, places. Lilith, Pazuzu, Ninurta is the god. And then in the Canaanite religion, what we know about it is that it was written in papyrus and it didn't really survive. So the information on the Canaanite that is derived from the Torah. So it's all written in the Torah, and that's why it's such a sacred scripture in Megillat. And we know it from also Greek sources such as the Dia of Syria by Lucania of Samosat, a city in Greece in the Yavan, and Phoenician history by Philon of Byblos, and also Damascion, and so the Levantic inscriptions and archives of Tal Mardich that were excavated in the 1960s. The influence of the Mesopotamian and Egyptian religions practices is present in the Canaanite cultivation, and they are also concentrated on the at-home, home. Not a physical building, yet country and nation, such as Israel. Cultivation of deities and gods, that acknowledging the existence of Elohim, of Adonai, and Baal, and also anatomy. The holidays are God's weddings and the New Year, the most important holidays, New Year and God's weddings, and where kings are treated as have deities as demigods. So the name of God is Allah Ataru, Astar Ataru, Ishtar. Those are just pronunciations because it's a language that is a supplementary function. It's a support to the David, Nergal, Nabu, Ninurta, Marduk, the son Ashur, Ishtar, Marduk, Asher, Ishtar, Nabu, Nergal, Tiamat, Zayanuka, Helmianu, Ani, Kisur, Sin, which means just a satellite, just the moon, Isarach, David, Hadal, or actually, as a matter of fact, it's not Hadal, but or Hadad, Dagan, Bel, Dermuzi, Adara, Gilgamesh, Logales, Lilith, Panzuzi, Ninorta, Ben Enlil, Guabao, Ben Ninurta or Nineveh. Nineveh also is a great name of a great, it's nature.